We are at 40 Trillium Court in San Carlos, and we're going to do a video from the clean out that's located right here at the end of the house. There's the front entry, and then just into the planter area. Here is clean out. It's about 12 feet from the house. The date is 10/22, I'm sorry, 2012, 40 Trillium Court. And we're going to try to do a video from this clean out all the way out to the city main. Let's just see how the line looks. Cast iron riser. Going down to a cast iron Y. Appears that we are changing here to clay pipe. Yeah, this is clay pipe. Right there, we've got another clean out riser, which is on the other side of the property line fence. From here, we're continuing down to the roadway. Pipe looks pretty clear. Transition from cast iron to clay is pretty good. No roots, no offsets so far. Pretty good root intrusion right there. We're going to pause here and go do a locate. We are back from locate. We found this point on the hillside. As you can see, we got a lot of roots growing in. So many roots here. I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to get the camera through, but we will try. Going to pause again for a moment. We're back from pause. I'm going to try to run the fiberglass rod down here, see if I can plunge through these roots so I can make a way for the camera to get through. Got the rod through. Not sure I can get it back. Now I'm not sure if I can get it through again. This is a severe root blockage. Possibly now I can get the camera through. Yeah, maybe not. It may not make a hole big enough. We're going to pause again. I'm going to run some water down the line. We're back from pause, running some water down the line, seeing if maybe I can get the camera through yet. We'll try the rod and the ball again. Let's see if the camera will go. managed to get the camera through. Now let's see why we have an issue here. Maybe we can see something. Awful lot of roots in this spot right here. Offset clay joint there. Past that root problem, we seem to be pretty clear. It's going okay. A little bit of an offset there, not really much. No roots in it. Lots of cobwebs hanging on the inside of the pipe. But that's not a problem. Pretty typical clay pipe joint right there. No roots, still looks okay. This is our connection to the main and the roadway. This looks fine. Don't see any issues there. We're going to pull back. Let's look at the pipe in reverse, back to that root issue, see if we can figure out. It must be an offset or a crack or something. That was the only point that I saw an issue at. We are clean out outside the house is 12 to 15 feet from the building, and we can only go downstream from the cleanouts. The other cleanouts on the side of the house are too small and too far away to get this camera in and all the way out here. Like I say, the only issue I saw was where that one root mass was, and it is quite extensive. Must run for a couple of feet at least. Very difficult to get through. If you clean that line, even with a roto-rooter, those roots will grow back just in a matter of months, because all you can do is cut them off at the inside of the pipe. A little bit of an offset at that joint right there, not too bad. Very common for clay pipe. This offset right here is a little larger, but there are no roots growing in, and I can see that it is mission style coupling, which is a rubber gasket on the outside of the pipe. They will take a little bit of offset with no issue, not too much. And just beyond that, this is where our root issue starts, and it is quite extensive. I'm going to turn the water off so we can see a little better. Oh, never mind. You want to take a look? Yeah. How you doing, man? Yeah, I only found one little problem here. We're about 31 feet from here down the hill.
Okay.
And it's clay pipe.
Okay.
But this one spot here, really had a hard time getting the camera through. As a matter of fact, I had to push this rod with with a steel ball on the end of it to punch a hole through it. I've already gone from this point all the way out to the main, and this was the only real issue, but it's really extensive. I mean, there's a huge amount of roots growing in there.
Oh, really?
I almost can't get the camera back.
Okay.
It's really
so it's about 30 feet down from this.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you look over the fence, I put a stick in the ground.
Okay, yeah.
And that's right where it is, about 4 feet deep.
Okay. So would you have to, is the fix to actually dig a hole there and
you
then replace that portion, or
yeah,
the entire
replace a couple of feet of pipe and just get it lined up. It's probably got a coupling that failed, or it's settled. And that's, if you were to clean it with hydrojetter or rotor-rooter, the rotor-rooter wouldn't do a very good job of shaving it off. And then in a couple of months, it'd be growing right back. Just like it. It's just, it's almost like pruning your shrubbery. Okay. It grows back.
So I'm
faster.
Sure in your report you'll maybe indicate.
I'll put that.
What is it?
I'll do that. But it starts right there, and you can see I can barely just get the camera through the bottom. So. But I didn't see, the camera just won't show you everything. But it's got to be growing in up right there somewhere and just spreading out. Well, that was really the only issue I saw. I don't know if there was any question about anything else I forgot to ask.
I don't think that it was mainly, we know it's probably a long line from the house down to the sewer, so we wanted to make sure.
Wasn't that long? The sewer goes right down the street there. So it goes from here right down the hill. I mean, in relative terms, we do some that are 200 and 300 feet. This one, I think it topped out at 70 or 80 feet or something like that. And the connection on the main looked fine.
What is the ballpark figure
to fix that?
Err on the high side.
1,000 to 2.
Okay.
It's about 4 feet deep. It's just that by the time you dig it up and fuss around and fill it in, you'll be here a day and a half, maybe a day. Might go really quick, and then you're more like $1,000 bucks.
Okay.
But I hate to be too conservative. But not a huge issue, and it really appears to be the only issue.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, I can't video anything under the house because from this cleanout we can only go downstream, and I can't see from here up to there. But it was cast iron up to here, which is very typical coming out of the house, and then it changed to clay, which for the long runs they generally do. But at least it's the modern version of clay pipe, which has a neoprene rubber gasket around the outside of the fitting. Which and there is a second clean out right there. You can see that elliptical cut there is actually a riser that goes up off the pipe, and that's really not too far away. It's just probably on the other side of the fence.
All right. Well, at least like the work that has to be done is on the other side of this big fence here.
There's no landscaping or anything out there, so it's not
street
really too bad.
Okay, great. All right, thanks so much.
Sure.